Understanding the most secret knowledge and principles about wealth, influence, and power is very important. These principles must be unveiled, as they will help anyone capable of accepting and comprehending the secret of wealth and power. In this video, we will look at the complete truth and principles about gaining wealth and power. But before we begin, ensure you like this video and hit the subscribe button. Let's go. The principle of mentalism. The principle of mentalism is the first of the 7 principles stated by Hermes Trismegistus. The principle of mentalism reveals that everything in creation manifests in mind. This principle is the first building block of the process of manifestation. This means that everything that happens in one's life must result from one's mental state. The principle of mentalism reveals that the universe is visible and invisible. However, the visible does exist first in the invisible because the mind comes first, and then the manifestation second. Our thoughts will always come first. With this, we can gain wealth and power. The mind creates our state of existence and our experience quality here on Earth. This is why we will all be responsible for everything we create, because we're responsible for everything we think. So, to gain this wealth and power, you must change how you think. The principle of rhythm. Kybalion says, everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. The pendulum swing manifests in everything. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. Rhythm compensates. This principle does represent the movement, because two opposites and the back and forth movement of atoms that form everything in the physical plane of existence. The principle of rhythm can be realized in many facets of life, such as the rising and falling of empires and world powers, the rising and sinking of the sun, and our moods and emotions. We should understand that there is always an opposite and equal reaction for every action we make. So, our actions in life will determine the level of our wealth in life. This principle is the catalyst we adjust ourselves to find peace of mind. When we understand this principle, we learn to embrace and appreciate that all pain and grief are temporary, along with their opposites, happiness and joy. Understanding this principle will help you gain the wealth and power you desire. The principle of correspondence. This principle states, the thing above is identical to the things below. What does this mean? So, this is a sociological theory that posits a close intimacy between social standing and the educational system. Theorists, in this vein, are interested in the relationship between an individual's social standing and the type of education received at school. The creation we consider should be seemingly outside ourselves. This principle is more like a mirror. This means that what is below is compared and similar to what is above, and the above can be said to be the laws of the substantial things called macrocosms. The macrocosms is the whole of a complex structure, contrasted with a small or representative part of it, especially the world or the universe. The universe is holographic, which means that the whole is contained in the parts and vice versa, which is self-similar across all facets of its existence. To gain this wealth and power, you need to understand this principle. The principle of cause and effect. The principle of cause and effect is a universal principle that specifically states that every single action the world makes produces a reaction no matter what. Simply put, every cause has its effects, and every effect has its cause. So, every single effect upon our Earth and within our world has a cause. Yes, it indeed has an original starting point. This means that all paths you take in life have an initial first step, and from that very step comes a chain reaction of events and circumstances, with further offshoots spanning out in all areas. Therefore, your intention lies beyond your action, which should be of great concern to you. There is always an equal and opposite reaction for every action. What this means is that all your thoughts, human behavior, and executions affect the whole of you. If this concerns you, the best course of action is to generate good simple actions, behaviors, and thoughts. These actions will help create good fruit and sow further good seeds to gain wealth and power. And that's it for today on the complex truth about gaining wealth and power. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.